I'm baking my way through all the top rated New York Times recipes, moving on to biscuits. This recipe has 5 stars and over 8,000 reviews. At first glance, I noticed the exceptionally large amount of baking powder, which may account for a fluffier biscuit. But most importantly, the technique seemed a bit lacking to me. Any experienced baker knows that with any flaky butter dough, the number one rule is to keep everything cold. This recipe calls for the dough to sit on the counter at room temperature for 30 minutes, which is a huge red flag to me. However, I followed the recipe exactly to a T to give it a 100% fair shot. These turned out like flat bricks. Absolutely awful, so I made them again using classic technique to see if I could get a better turnout. The second time they turned out a bit better, but still flat and fluffy, not flaky. The texture of the interior was similar to an English muffin. I tasted and contemplated my thoughts for a while, and honestly, there are tons of recipes on the internet that are light years better than this one. I honestly am extremely confused by all of the really high reviews. Not only the ingredients, but also the technique is very lacking. I mean, I just can't lie, I have to be brutally honest. I give it a 6 out of 10, which is honestly generous, and now I have little faith in the rest of these recipes.